presented their work, and now we only have one team left, the first team. And last but not least, I would love to introduce to the stage Team 1 on their topic, Internet Addiction Syndrome. So please have please about Team 1.
Tích vào đây, chích vào đây.
Hey, hi. Do you feel sleepy right now?
No! Very active!
It's good. Four teams have given the presentation, so you might be quite tired and sleepy. But promise me, the next 10 minutes will be very interesting and useful for you. Okay, today we're going to talk about social network system addiction. We are Team 1. All one. We have 6 members. Quyền, Hoàng, Quân, Me, Phương Anh, and Trang. How many of you use social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram? Please raise your hand.
Everybody.
How many of you confident enough to say that you are not addicted to social media? Raise your hand.
Tôi.
Oh, quite impressive. Okay, let's find out whether you are social media addicted or not. Social media. These who spend 5 hours on their phone per day are twice likely to suffer from this depression. More than 71% of people sleep with their phone next to them each night. Today, on our presentation, we have 4 parts. The first is evaluation symptom. Second is reason. Third is effect, and fourth solution.
So, first is social network system addiction. So, what is social network system addiction? Social network system addiction is a mental condition caused by the overuse of the social media, usually bring bad effect to the user. This disorder often appears in teenagers.
So, let's see if you are a social network addicted or not by seeing the symptoms. Physically, people addicted will have neck and back pain, dry eyes, or other vision problems and headaches. Emotionally, they will have
great pleasure while using their phone or device for a really long period of time. They will also suffer from loneliness and isolation, and inability to prioritize schedules or manage their time. Secondly, we'll talk about the reasons which cause the addiction. First, we will talk about the objective reasons. So, in a recent survey by a professor, they have found out that people will find these icons less attractive to these icons because people tend to be attractive to warm and bright colors instead of black and white. And therefore, all the apps have changed to bright colors. Secondly, notifications. Every apps have their own notifications, and that's what keeps us looking at our phone and checking our phone every day. Thirdly, is the slot machine effect. So a slot machine is when you pull the lever and new things will pop out. Like it just randomly pops out. It makes you feel really addictive to the action. And that's what happened to Facebook and other social media platforms. So when you finish something, you can scroll up and you can refresh the page and it will have brand new posts and new things. And that is what we find addictive to the social media platforms.
Now, selective reason. First, they afraid of missing some interesting information, for example, scandal, hot news, drama. Second, when they use social network system, they feel relaxed and they can be stressed. They want to people care about them. For instance, they post picture on Facebook, so people like this picture. They get away for they want to get away for the reality and find a much happier community.
Third is the effects of social network addiction. So first, it can waste your time and it will affect your mental health very badly. And eventually it will isolate you from the outside community and you'll lose your confidence. You need to talk to other people face to face. Second, you can get access to bad information such as drugs, alcohol, and which can make you an addict to drugs as well. So that makes you a bad person, and a lot of addicts makes a bad community.
Last is solutions. We want to organize a camp for students at the age of between 12 to 17. And the location will be at the schools, like some high schools or primary school or secondary schools. This will be the MVP for our project, and if this solution works, we will widen the influence area of the project. And there's one creative thing that we want to put in the camp. We want to program an app, which is the combination of all the functions of all the classic apps that they have made before. And we will also add more interesting tips based on the
subjective and objective reasons that we have recommended before. Yeah, that's all.
So now we have a 5-minute Q&A session. Is there anyone who wants to have a question? Yeah, sure.
So, your presentation is really great. I really appreciate, but there is something I really interested. Is the slot machine effect. Actually, the slot machine actually based on your luckiness. It might give you good thing or bad thing. So, what do you think about this luckiness?
Okay, so I believe your question is about the slot machine effect. So should I explain further about the effect, or do you expect me to explain about the slot machine effect to you?
I actually don't have. I have never experienced the slot machine effect. But the slot machine, I believe that based on your luckiness, they might give you good thing or bad thing. So what do you think about this luckiness?
So you may say that you have not have this experience before, but actually you have, because if you use Facebook or Instagram, when you have finished all the posts that you are interested in, you can scroll up and refresh it, and it will start loading and have new posts, and that's what the slot machine effect means. It means that every time you pull the level, every time you pull up, it has new posts. It does not have anything to do with luckiness or unluckiness, because that's what we meant in saying the slot machine effect.
Actually,
it's really random. It's really random. Like the posts you receive on Facebook and Instagram or any platform, it's really random. You just pull up and anything will go on, like pop up.
Actually, I did mention about the good thing, bad thing. I actually expect from you you based on the good thing or bad thing answer. Like you can get some good news or like good information from the Facebook, or you can be addicted from it. You will lose your time or your something else. I actually expect from the document.
Yes, exactly. You get my point now. You're saying that they will get addicted to this action, right? That's
Or you can get the interesting information or good information from
Yes,
Facebook.
exactly. We're trying to say that that is the cause of the addiction. That is why this addiction is a bad thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to say. It's a bad thing. You shouldn't do this. It's a bad thing. Bro, it's a bad thing.
I actually is half bad thing or half good thing. Because you can get good information, you know?
Oh yeah, but we mean that it is the reason for the internet addictions.
Yes.
It can be a good thing.
Yes.
And it can also be the bad thing. But both of the things lead to internet addiction. We want to say that. You get the point?
I got a point. Thank you.
So now, time for the judges' questions. Do you have any questions? Do you?
Hi guys, your presentation was really spot on. Awesome job. Well, I'd like to ask you about what do you think social media will develop to in the future, like in 5, 10, and 15 years intervals, and how will it change, in your opinion?
Oh, in our opinion, can we get like a few minutes of discussion?
Yeah.
So, in our opinion, the more we develop, there will be bad side and good side. The good side is we believe that the technology will develop to like a particular point where we can have video conferencing using AI or like technologies like AR, and people like we talk to people in front of ourselves instead of just looking at our phone. Apart from that, the bad side is it will develop and be more addictive, and there will be more addicts on like our daily life because it will get more interesting and more features, and we believe that more platforms will pop up like TikTok. Even though they go after Facebook or Instagram, they make more money and they're even more famous than Facebook or any other platform. So we believe that there will be more like that in the future. Does that satisfy your question, sir?
Yes, it does. I'd like to also ask if you think that social media will become more involved to interact with business or entertainment. What do you think about that topic?
I think it will be both. Because in order to make more money, they need to be able to pleasure all the customers they have. And the customers is like a wide range of customers. Includes people who look for entertainment, as well as people who look for business opportunities. So I think that these platforms will have to develop in both ways in order to satisfy their customers and make more money.
Okay, thanks so much.
Congratulations for your presentation, very good discussion, and then deliver the information as well. And I'm wondering that how the social media can change people, personalities, and thinking in the future.
So when a person is exposed to bad news or bad information for a long time, they will know more and more about the information, and which can make them only think of that information for a very long time. And after a long time, they will change. They will become the bad person. They change the personality in a bad way. That's all.